What are the best, reliable, and affordable new vehicles that you can buy? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. I'm going to share the 10 best affordably priced new cars to buy that are reliable, safe, fuel efficient, and inexpensive to own. So if you have a budget between around 25 to 35 grand, these are the new vehicles that you need to be taking a look at. Let's start with the first one in the number 10 spot, and that is the Nissan Kicks. The Kicks is one of the most affordable new crossovers on sale right now. You can purchase one new for around 23 to 26 grand, which is an outstanding deal for a practical small crossover. It is quite spacious for its size, and it's packed with all the necessary features and technology that one really needs in a new vehicle. The Kicks is powered by a well-proven 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine that's both reliable and fuel efficient. The only real drawbacks to the Kicks is that Nissan quality can sometimes be a bit iffy, and they do have a history of issues with their CVTs. The Kicks in particular doesn't seem to be too badly affected by this, so I would recommend changing the CVT fluid on a regular basis just to be safe, and you should be okay. For those who have a small budget and really want a crossover, the Kicks is a solid choice. If you can afford to spend a little bit more, however, there are better options available, such as the next crossover on the list at number 9, which is the Subaru Crosstrek. The Crosstrek is one of the most popular small crossovers available, and for really good reason. It is safe, well-made, super reliable, and quite capable with an amazing all-wheel drive system. For those on a tighter budget, you will have to go for one of the lower trim models, which come with a somewhat underpowered 2-liter engine instead of the much better 2.5-liter engine, but it still works fine, and it does save you some money. This is a really tough choice to fault, so if you want to play it on the safe side, the Crosstrek is a great option. But if you don't need to have the ground clearance and the higher driving position of a crossover, there is another Subaru that's even more affordably priced that you could consider instead, and that is the vehicle in the number 8 spot, which is the Subaru Impreza. The Impreza basically gives you all the same benefits of the Crosstrek, minus the ride height and crossover looks, but at a more affordable price. And that makes it a great choice for anybody that wants a safe, reliable, all-wheel drive hatchback. It's not that fancy, but it is well made, well priced, and it does hold its value well over time. It is definitely one worth considering if a hatchback is your thing. The next vehicle that's in the number 7 spot is a favorite of mine, and that is the Mazda CX-30. The CX-30 is Mazda's smallest and most affordable crossover, but aside from giving up some interior space, it really doesn't sacrifice much when compared to the more expensive CX-5 or CX-50. It offers the same choices of either a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine or a 2.5-liter turbo engine, with a conventional 6-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive. It is plenty powerful and really fun to drive. The interior is quite premium feeling, and it has an excellent reputation for safety and outstanding reliability. The CX-30 really delivers it all, and if you can get around the tighter interior and the small cargo area, it really is a great value and a terrific buy. And next up in the number 6 spot, we have the Toyota Corolla Cross. The Corolla Cross is basically a crossover version of the Corolla, which is one of the most reliable, sensible vehicles on sale. It comes with the same efficient 2-liter 4-cylinder engine and is one of the few small crossovers that's also available as a hybrid, which is an absolute no-brainer if you can afford the upcharge or if you can even get one. Either way, this is a very practical vehicle with plenty of space, excellent safety, and it is really well made and going to last you a really long time. For the price, it's an excellent buy and a really easy recommendation. There is one other crossover, however, that I do prefer just a tiny bit more, and that is the one that's in the number 5 spot, which is the Honda HR-V. The HR-V basically gives you all the same benefits of the Corolla Cross, but I do find that it's a bit more comfortable to drive, smoother, quieter, and with a bit more interior space. It is the most practical crossover in its segment, and next to the Mazda CX-30, it has the highest safety rating as well. The HR-V is also one of Honda's most reliable vehicles, using a very simple 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with a choice of either front wheel or all-wheel drive. It is a great value and a great choice if a crossover is what you really want. If you don't really need to have a crossover, however, you will get much better value for your money with a regular sedan or a hatchback, such as the car that's in the number 4 spot, which is the Honda Civic. The Civic is a total no-brainer for an affordable car that's reliable, safe, and fuel efficient. You can get it as either a sedan or a surprisingly spacious hatchback, either one being a great option. In addition to the standard 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, the same one that's used in the HR-V, Honda is adding a hybrid option to the Civic this year for North America, which should make it even better. It's also surprisingly fun to drive, very solid and comfortable, and has a really nice and spacious interior. All around a really nice, well-rounded choice. It is a little bit on the pricey side when compared to other compact cars, which is probably its biggest drawback, but there is no question for all its benefits, it is worth the price and a great choice. And now getting into the top 3, and the car that comes in the number 3 spot is a car that I actually bought for myself, and that is the Mazda 3. Like the Civic, the Mazda 3 is a top pick among compact cars. It is really well made, reliable, fuel efficient, and has an outstanding safety rating, and a few other extra nice bonuses which attracted me to it, including its style, its sporty driving feel, and a premium interior. It also has a few nice extras which are rare in the segment, such as optional all-wheel drive, and an optional turbo engine that's surprisingly powerful. The base 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, however, is still plenty powerful, and does come with a very nice 6-speed automatic transmission. It is certainly not the most spacious car. The interior is definitely a bit on the tight side, but you can get it as either a sedan or a more practical hatchback. And it is a very good value and easily one of the best affordable cars on sale right now. If the space of the Civic or the Mazda 3 just don't cut it for you though, there is one mid-size car that you could buy that is considered a great affordable buy. And that's the car in the number 2 spot, being the Toyota Camry. The Camry has long been known as one of the most reliable and well-made cars that one could buy. I mean, after all, there is a reason why it's such a popular choice among many taxi drivers. It is also very safe, super comfortable, and very spacious. The new 2025 version will be sold as a hybrid only, which is a great option. But if you want to save some money on the purchase price, one of the outgoing 2024 versions, such as a base LE or SC model with the regular 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine and 8-speed automatic, would still be a terrific value buy and a great choice. But if affordability is the main consideration, and that really is the focus of this video, there is no better choice than the car that I put in the number 1 spot, and that car is the Toyota Corolla. As I've said many times before, if you want a car that is a money saver in every possible way, the Corolla is it. Not only is it super affordable, but it is fuel efficient, well made, extremely reliable, and offers plenty of choice. You can get it as either a sedan or a hatchback, with a choice of either a regular gas engine or as a hybrid, and it even offers the option of all-wheel drive. The hybrid version is an incredible choice, but it is tough to get. And if that's what you're looking for, the Toyota Prius, a very similar option which, although pricier, is just as good, if not even better. But again, if you want affordability, nothing can touch the Corolla. Even in its most basic form, it's an absolute deal and one of the best buys on the market. Now, I'll be the first to admit that cars are getting more and more expensive. And even though these are some of the most affordable options that are on the market, they're still out of reach for many consumers. I remember just a couple of years ago making a video on some of the best new cars that you could buy for under 25 grand. Now I can't even make that video because there are no good new cars that you can buy for that price out the door. But even though prices have gone up, the cars on this list still offer great value and are good cars whether you plan to keep them long term or to upgrade after a few years. They hold their value well, and they will not cost you a lot of money in the long run. So after watching this video, let me know which of these cars would be your choice. Just leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at my other videos by clicking these links over here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. And if you need additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to visit carhelpcan.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.